Okay. All right. So this recording has begun. Welcome again, everyone. Um, at the moment, I have 5 opponents from 2 different families. But that's okay. And all of these opponents really always get me thinking. Sometimes I'm playing against kids where, they're really new to the game and they just kind of make moves. They know how the pieces move, and I can quickly take advantage. But I promise you that these 5 in particular know the game quite well and will certainly give me a run for my money. All right, so it looks like they're trying to gang up on me, and that's good. I suspect that at least 2 of them might be listening to the stream, and that's all right too. All right, so I'm going to wait like another minute or 2, and then we'll get started. Just so everyone knows, these games happen every single Monday at 3 p.m. So everyone's welcome, but you need to join. Well, I shouldn't say everyone's welcome. This Simul specifically for members of the Rockland County Chess Club, and you have to be a member of the Lead Chess Kids team to do that. And you have to request to join. So if you do want to request, just go to the teams and search for Rockland and request to join. Tell me your actual name and where you live so I know you, so to make sure that I know you, and that way I'll just accept you. And then you'll be able to play in our weekly tournaments and also these Monday Simuls. All right, it's 3:03. We'll wait 1 minute or so. I was thinking, I put this Simul together and I realized that I always choose white. And I think next week I might randomize it so that some will be white and some will be black, because I end up playing the same stuff every time. I'll never play D4. Well, I shouldn't say never. Maybe today I'll try a D4 opening just for fun. But I just don't know it that well. So, but black, black's kind of fun. There's a lot of options there too. So I might try that next week. All right, it's it's still 3:03. I said I'd wait until at least 3:04, but I don't really see other people joining right now. Okay, let me check my email to make sure no one's emailing me at the last minute that they want to join. Okay, I don't see anything. All right, everybody, we are going to begin. I kind of have a feeling that some more people wanted to join, but I'm not going to hold up the whole show because the show must go on. Let's see if any people I know. Wow, look at all these people I know. Okay. All right, let's let the games begin, everybody. Good luck. Only 5 opponents today. And yeah, try it. I hope the games are wonderful, and I hope everyone has fun. Let's begin. Okay. All right, so here we go. Brainy Vulture. I'm going to play E4 against everybody. Maybe next week I'll change it up a little bit. All right. And I play E4 for one simple reason, 2 simple reasons. I take control of the center, but also I let my bishop come out and my queen come out if they want to. It's just a normal kind of opening move. And I'm just going to play normal. I move my knight out to attack that pawn. So immediately I'm developing a piece and I'm attacking a pawn. Okay, Brainy Vulture defends the pawn. It's very sensible. Let's play normal. Ooh, okay, Erratic. Erratic likes to play the French against me. This move is preparing this move afterwards. It's fun. It's interesting. I just dropped my glasses. I can't see a thing. Okay, ooh, Sicilian land. Okay. This is taking control of the center, but from the side a little bit. So it's kind of like saying, hey, how are you going to put a pawn there if I'm just going to take it? But you know what? I'm going to go there anyway. Okay, cool. Chess gnome, defending the pawn, like the vulture. Okay, cool. I'm going to attack the pawn. All right, so we have 3 different openings happening here. This is called the French. They're very geographical. Well, 2 of them are. This is the French defense. And I also have a Sicilian defense. This, however, is called a Gioco Piano, I guess, or the Italian game. Oh yeah, Italian game. That's also geographic. He's attacking this pawn. I want to defend it. She is attacking that pawn. I want to defend it. Okay, you read it. Okay, so I could take this pawn back right now with the queen, but then he has this move attacking my queen, and then I have to waste the move. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sacrifice that pawn. I'm not going to recapture it. I'm going to play this instead, and we'll talk about why, depending on Euretig's response. Okay, I'm going to defend that pawn. All right, Chess Gnome does this prophylactic move here. Really doesn't want to see my bishop come to that square. Fair enough. Fair enough. So I'm going to do that. Brainy Vulture must be related to Chess Gnome. Okay, yes. Should I try tricky things? I'm not ready for tricky things yet. Okay, so this is the Brainy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so here, so now what happens is I sacrifice the second pawn, and I'm going to now take it. And the reason I'm doing it like this is because if you can take stock, my knight will be out, my pawn is in the middle, and I'm very ready to develop my other pieces to other squares and castle. Whereas black has almost nothing developed. It actually has nothing developed. So for the cost of 1 pawn, I'm actually accelerating my piece activity. It's called a gambit. That one's called the Smith-Morra gambit. Okay, so my opponent, Chess Gnome, is probably freeing up her bishop to come here. And I'm going to allow it. I'm going to allow it. Brainy Vulture, same idea. Just for variety's sakes. Oh no, I know that if I push here, my opponent's just going to take it. But you know what? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I've never seen this move before. Okay, so Euretic is kind of putting his knight there, developing it. That's interesting. It blocks the bishop in. Okay, this is the move I want to make. Locking up the center a little bit. Okay, so Chess Gnome, understandably, puts a pin on my knight, which can't move, because then I lose my queen. So I'm going to ask the bishop a question. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, good. So I'm trying to get piece development in that Sicilian game. Okay, who's this? Is this the Brainy? Okay. What is the Brainy going to do? Brainy didn't take my pawn. Okay. Okay, so Chess Gnome maintains the pin right here. Why not? There's no rush. Yeah, so Euretic puts the knight here. It's kind of a funny place for the knight because it doesn't really have great squares to go to. So it doesn't really bother me too much. The question is, what do I do now? So see, I'm already in unfamiliar territory here. I'm worried that he's not going to castle kingside. Do I just develop normally? You know what? I'm going to try something a little bit risky. Something I've never done before. See what happens. Okay, so erratic here. Very normal sort of. Something's not right. No, everything's right here. Usually the knight comes out, but that's okay. I could take this pawn here. and then get that fork in. Should I do it for variety? No, aretic is strong. I'm going to play a little more carefully. Ooh, Brainy Vulture. Okay, very good move. Very good move. Really asking my bishop a question. I don't want this pawn to advance to this square. That actually really messes me up. He's getting good activity with his rook by pushing that pawn and also like controlling some of my queenside space. I like that move a lot. I don't mind if he pushes there. I do mind if he pushes there. So I'm going to stop it just here so it can't go too far. And my bishop has plenty of flexibility here. Okay, so Euretic really doesn't want any piece landing on here. That is a very, very wise move. So I'm going to develop, as promised. Interesting. So Brainy Vulture is really trying to open things up a little bit. Now that looks risky to me. Does he really plan on just pushing? You know what? I'm going to let him do that. Yeah. Whoa, Chess Gnome. So Chess Gnome did an interesting move. I don't know if I approve of that move. Taking away a square for her bishop to retreat to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trap that bishop. Now, my opponent is probably going to trade twice on that square. So get 2 pawns for the piece and still has a pretty active game. Might be okay. It's going to take me a little while to castle. I'm not sure, but let's try it. See what happens. Yeah, so this is kind of what I was thinking. Now, the one problem that my opponent didn't realize is that his rook is not protected. So I can capture this pawn and he can't take back. So, okay, so, right, so this is a sensible capture. My opponent captures with the knight. Recapturing with the bishop is pretty good because then the pin is maintained. I like that. I will take it. I have to. Okay, what is this? All right, so that, yeah, attacking my knight, sure. Right. So, okay, that bishop is really an irritant. And I have to kind of tread carefully here. Trying to see if I have any tricks. Huh. I'm up a piece here. And can I... No, it doesn't work. Oh, I thought it was going to be sneaky. Okay, let's just develop. Yes, French defense, very clearly you want to play c5. You want to attack this base pawn of my pawn chain. So I'm going to defend it. I don't want to recapture here because this pawn is very weak if this pawn drops. So I'm gonna just defend it like this. Wow, what just happened here? Wow, my opponent is going all out here. Sacrificing a piece. What am I missing? So what shenanigans are happening here? I'm going to take that knight and hope that there are no shenanigans. Ooh, okay, okay. Interesting. Interesting. I could just take this, but I think I'm going to try and be a little bit patient. The queen doesn't really have any good squares to go to. I'm not scared of any of that. It may have been better to keep the queen on this diagonal right here. More squares, maybe not. Like bringing the queen to here would have made sense. But now I'm going to try this move here, and I think I'm okay. Okay, yeah, so there's a check. This is my opponent's bad bishop. This is my good bishop. So I kind of don't want to block with my bishop, but blocking with any other piece is even worse. So I'm just gonna block. Considering I'm up a piece, it might be okay. Okay, very solid. Euretic is playing these very, very solid moves. In my gambit, I'm trying to get very quick development, and my opponent is just playing really, really simple, solid chess, which is good. So I'm going to just continue developing and hope that I don't just lose. Okay, so here, I think I'm going to take with the knight, although I didn't want my knight to come there. Although maybe it would be nice. Oh, you know what? I don't have a dark square bishop, so let's put the queen here. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, okay. So chess gnome, castled long. Probably the best decision. I have to be really careful because I actually have, even though I'm up material, I have a development issue. So, oh, I just realized something. I think I can win a piece. Well, let's see. If she plays carefully, she'll be okay. But I definitely don't like this bishop. So I'm going to do everything I can to get rid of it and hope that I don't lose. So let's try. Okay. Aretic, wisely defending against this move. I'm going to make this move. Yeah, okay, so, right, so Eretic is saying, hey, let's advance, get into enemy territory, which is, past this line, and also get my bishop to move. It's a good idea. The thing is, now, these pawns are kind of very strongly anchored here, and I don't have to worry about any capture, so I can just move back, and he's kind of safe and nice and well placed here, so I'm going to do that. Okay, the brainy, yes. I don't want his knight coming here because then it can land here. So I'm going, I guess I have a couple of choices here. No, you know what? I'm going to do this. Yeah. Okay, you read it. Yeah. Okay. Now I have to play really smart and fast too. My development is good, but I'm going to do something annoying. Stop his b5 advance. Oops. All right, what's this? Okay, here I don't want to trade queens. That's interesting. So this queen is coming out to here now. Yeah, I don't. Right, so this pawn could be a little bit soft. But the queen has no access to my kingside, so it's kind of safe to castle kingside right now. None of his pieces can really come to my kingside. Interesting. Brainy is sacrificing a pawn. I don't know if I want to take it or not. I don't actually think I want to take that pawn. The reason I don't want to take it is because this rook comes here and then I'm nervous. I think castling and then maybe later take the pawn if it's still available. But right now I'm up material. Yeah, so I just want to trade down. All right, what's going on here? Oh, castling. Okay, cool. Fair enough. All right, now Brainey's letting me take that pawn. I was not expecting that. I think I want to just take it. Okay, chess no makes the right move, right? Because I was attacking here and the bishop, and there was no way for the queen to remain protecting. So it was an only move. And I like this because I can recapture the bishop, and I'm still attacking my opponent's queen. And there's also sort of an X-ray attack here, although I doubt I want to capture there. But I have to take here now. Yeah. Okay, good. Erratic, good developing move. Makes a lot of sense. I kind of want him to just castle already. Huh. I want to get this knight active. All right, let's just do this. See what happens. Okay, yeah. So chess gnome retreats the queen. And I'm in no rush to move that knight at all. That knight, although it's not supported by a pawn, feels very comfortable there. This is Black's strongest piece right now. Just really just kind of putting a lot of pressure. I would do well to trade it off. Now, if I go here, capture, I have to take back with pawn to maintain this, and that I might be okay with that. Or not, maybe not. I really want to keep that knight there. I don't want that bishop to hang out there too much. All right, let's try it. Okay, yeah, I like this move by the brainy, right? Attacking my piece. So that makes a lot of sense. I actually don't want to come back here because this square looks nice and juicy. Can't be attacked by any pawns. So I'm going to put my knight there. I feel like that's safe. Let's just blunder check. Does it have any crazy knight moves? Any sacks? Bishop moves? I feel like I'm pretty safe here. Yeah, okay. So I was anticipating that. And don't want to take back with my pawn. I really don't. So I'm going to first attack. Oh no, but then there's the check. Didn't realize that there's a check there. Do I care about the check? Why is my opponent? Oh, my opponent's. I was like, why is my opponent up material? The problem with taking here is that then there are some monster pass pawns that I'm kind of afraid of. But if I do my other idea, I still have the same monster pass pawn idea. So let's do this. Okay. All right, castles, finally. So now I'm going to prepare some attacking moves on the king side. I feel like my king side is pretty safe. All right, this is Aredig putting the pin on me. Give bishop question. Whoa. I like that move. Huh. I really have to think now. I don't like that. All right, I'm going to do something really crazy. I don't want a castle on left or the right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do neither and say a little prayer that this move is okay. I'm connecting my rooks. Oh my god. Aredig. That was a crafty move. I was not thinking about that. I like it. Interesting. Interesting. I think I have to capture. Capture en passant. Yeah, okay. This is good. Good developing moves. Why not? Yeah, the queen does pretty okay on this square. I'm trying to get my pieces as active as possible, as quickly as possible. Here comes the chess gnome with those quick pawns. Okay, I have to do something about that. So that opens up a square for me. All right, let's try this. Okay. Yeah, good developing move. Okay, now I'm going to put my rook opposite the queen. Sometimes some tactics show up here. This was a good move by my opponent. The gnome. But there's a but here. This pawn is now hanging. And I think it's safe to take it. Still nervous. Nervous about this queen maybe coming here. But that's okay, I can always block. I think that's fine. Is it though? You know what? I think I want to prepare for it. Right, so, okay. This feels like just the right move. Although I could take, no, I want to keep that. I also want to activate my queen, but I just feel like this needs to be played right now. Adding more protection onto this pawn, this f4 pawn. Okay, Aredig, yes. Yes. Okay, so chess gnome needs to work on the blunder checking technique of chess. Trying to think what the opponent will do. And it looks like a really strong move. It looks like a strong move. And I love the attacking nature. But you always have to say, what is my opponent going to do? And right now, there's a rook that comes with check. So I'm going to have to take that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, I feel like there's a little bit of relaxation in these games now. So now, this queen is on this file. Smart move. I'm going to go there, put pressure on that queen. Yeah, okay, so, what do I want to do here? Blocks with the queen. I could trade down. That would just be smart. But I can also take a pawn. This pawn seems available, and I feel like I can just take it. And I think I'm going to. Okay, right. Oh, I just realized I blundered. Wow. I can't, you know what? Maybe I'll take that knight first. What a bad blunder. Huh. I just realized that if I take back, he can take here. This pawn is pinned. What an oversight. Let's take that knight first. So bad. Ah, it's hard playing these simuls. I wonder what he's going to do now. Yeah, okay. Chess gnome was wise to save her queen. Okay, what's going on here? All right, castles. Okay, sensible. Now, let's keep developing. Okay, she takes the bishop. Smart. There's nowhere else for that. My bishop was good. Okay, takes here. All right, so now I feel like I can breathe a little sigh of relief here because, right, because how's this bishop going to get active? This, right, this, you know, and then where? That bishop has nowhere good to go. I mean, I guess maybe if with enough moves it could like do something like this with enough preparation, but I want to move my queen anyway. So this, you could see that this bishop, this light squared bishop, is really boxed in by all these pawns. So I'm going to take this way. Yep. Okay. so what do I want to do here? I have to move the knight. I don't see why not moving it right there. Okay. Yep. Putting another attacker here. I have to be careful, right? Because now on this pawn there are 1, 2, 3 attackers. And only 1, 2 defenders. So I got to be careful here. I don't like that. So I'm going to add another defender in the form of here. Look at this. Chess gnome. Good. Opening up some lines, trying to get at my king. Wise. Okay, now chess gnome should really be careful about some tactics that I have. So, okay. So now I'm going to advance here. These red eggs are really giving me a run for my money. See, this, I think this is called like the hippo. I feel like there's all kinds of tricks here I should know about in this opening, and I just don't. Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't fix anything because I still have tactics here. So what I'm looking at is check. My opponent really only has this square and this square. Well, no, not even that square, just this square. And then that leads to a fork right here. So I'm going to go for that. Okay. Right? Renewing the threat on that pawn. Super annoying. I don't like it. How to deal with it. Honestly, I just don't want to deal with it ever again. So I'm just going to go here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to try to be even more annoying. I don't know if it works though. No, I'm just going to take. Interesting. So this was a retreating move. Why? Maybe to come onto this diagonal here? Not sure. Okay, now I'm looking for checkmates here. Don't see any. I don't want the queen to get out here, though. The king to get out here. All right. Okay, good move there. I'm going to try and get this knight into a more strategic place. Free up my queen to move more freely. Okay, so that move, right? All right, so now I have some weird tactics here. Let me see if I can figure them all out. That was a good bishop move. I'm still down a pawn. Oh, this is complicated. But I have to do something active here, right? Otherwise, I'll just get steamrolled and lose. This knight is pinned. That's an important thing to realize here. I can make this move, and I think I'm going to, as weird as it looks, but I think it works. I think either it works or loses spectacularly. I'm going to take the risk. What the heck? Okay, so now I think I have mate in 2. I think here, and then my opponent only has two squares, and then I mate on either of those 2. So I'm going to try that. Yep, okay, nice. So, activating a little bit. That's the game I'm worried about a little. Okay, so the queen came here. Okay. Right. So this. So my opponent took that knight. Right. Let's just go back. Right. And my idea here is that I can recapture here, and that knight is pinned. Oh, interesting. See, I don't want to take here. Or maybe I do. Now that I'm looking at it, I do want to take there. Do I? I really like the fact that the bishop is not in play. I kind of want to keep it like that. I can win a pawn. Takes, and then I can play, oops, take here with check, but then that gives my opponent so much activity, although I have a monster centralized pass pawn. This knight, though, okay, I want to do this. Might be a total mistake, but let's see. Interesting, okay. All right. So how do I make improvements here? I kind of want to really open up the king side substantially. I kind of feel like, what are some ways of doing that? You know what I might do first? I'll go here first, see what happens. I want to open up the king. That's the only way I'm going to win here. My king is going to be really hard for me to castle. And I need to prepare some opening moves here, some freeing moves. All right, so what do I have? I have 3 games still going on. All very interesting. Not really clear what's going to happen. I don't feel super comfortable in any of them. But this game right here, I feel like, I don't know, if I'm careful. Oh, so the queen comes back. Okay, right? Makes sense, because probably wanting to come there. Interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and give this knight a little bit of a kick. It's making me nervous, though. All right, let's try it. Okay, now I feel like I can start advancing over here. Yeah, let's try it. Yep, okay. So sacrificing this knight, right, for no compensation. So I think I have to take that knight. What's the piece count here? So now it looks like we're even material. And I have some real nice open lines here with an attack on the queen. So he's got to move the queen. And then I can sort of think about the move that I want to respond with. I have some ideas. Okay. Oh, that move was good. Wasn't expecting that move. It's a good move. Wow, really making me think here. I feel like there's got to be a tactic somewhere. Oh, I think I see one. Nope, I don't. All right, let's start with this. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I have to take that pawn back. Yes, okay. Cool. So this is really complicated. I wish I wasn't playing a Simul now. I'd really like to get into this position for a few minutes or 20 minutes. This pawn is hanging. Complicated. Complicated. All right. My instinct tells me that that's the best move. All right, so finally that bishop wants to get whipped around. All right, so now what was I thinking at this point? Oh, yes, I was thinking maybe first I have to give this a check. Do I know? Maybe not. Maybe I can trap this rook. Oh no, can't. Really? Jeez Louise. So complicated. Yeah, that was an only move. Makes sense. I'm going to get out of the way now. Well, I might lose a lot of these games today. My opponents are playing really well. Overwhelming. Great games. Okay, makes sense. Trying to trade some material here. All right, there's got to be a win here somewhere. Whew, a lot of thinking going on. Yeah, it's already put it here. I wish I had more time. This is really interesting. All right, let's calculate. There. It's not clear. Okay, that makes sense. I'm getting trapped. I don't think I'm getting trapped here. I think I'm okay. All right, what's going on here? All right, good. Coming back to a better diagonal. All right, but now I think I can finally try and break through. All right, let me just make sure this happens correctly. I think maybe I can actually just go here. That might work. It might just open everything. Oh, I have to be careful. Very tricky. All right, I feel like this is the right move. Famous last words. Wow. Okay. So defending against mate over here, but sacrificing a whole piece in the process. Thinking maybe I may have missed it. I think I have to take it with my, or you know what? Should I be crazy and take it with my rook? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Right. Okay, I was wondering if my opponent would do that. That's interesting. Oh, I wish I could just have a checkmating win here. No, that was a good move. That was a good move by my opponent, no question. Could defend. But I like that knight. You can always come back there. This looks like a better square. Okay. Wow, I'm actually up on time for a change. That almost never happens. Okay, yeah, my opponent took there. Yeah, I thought that was a possibility. Makes sense. I'm going to take here. Okay, yeah. That was a good move. I should have played a little differently. I didn't want the queen getting too active, so this is okay. I'll just have some serious pass pawns now. My knight is actually pretty firm right there. Okay. Let's take here. I think this knight is going to prove to be an awesome piece later. Of course, he has the fork, yeah, but that's okay because I could just sidestep it by attacking the queen. So I think that was a mistake. Do I have anything better? Not really. See, I could take the rook, but I kind of don't want to. I want to open up the king. It's much more important to me to open up the king. So the wise move is here, but I'm considering the unwise move. All right, let's do it. Okay, bishop comes back here. Makes sense. Now, I have to be able to find something now. Wow, this is so frustrating. The annoying thing is if I look at this with an engine, it's going to be like mate in 3. I'm not seeing it though. All right. This knight is so awesome. It's really cramping everything. So I'm going to try to eliminate it. Okay, so he took. Smart. I'm going to try and get my material back and hope I'm not running into any losing moves. Right, okay, so of course my opponent had to go there. Only move that saves the game. I don't have anything clever, although I don't have to take it. But I think I want to. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna just, yeah, this game is close to over. You know, my idea is to bring 2 rooks onto this file right here. You know, after some of this, I don't think you can stop it in any way. And then this knight is just so awesome there. Right, what did my opponent do? Oh, put pressure back on that pawn. That's super annoying. Super annoying. Super annoying. What do I do? Do I defend it? Makes me nervous. Nice. I see a lot of moves that are bad. All right, I think I might sack the rook. And just hope that I have a strong enough kingside attack. I think I might. Hmm. Really interesting. There's some real serious complications here. All right. I'll let him take the rook. What? Oh my god. Wow. How about that, huh? That was good. I didn't see that. I just didn't even see it. Very nice. Very nice. Will I be okay here? Sorry, what? Is that a real threat? He's not really threatening anything. I can take my time. Is there a real threat here? Oh my god. Oh, why are these so complicated? Hmm. Okay. All right. Now this is it. It's do or die, folks. Do or die. Got to keep up the checks. Got to activate the pieces. Right. So we knew that was going to happen. So now, yep. Okay. So got to keep up the checks. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think I might have a loss on that one. This game is not looking good. Although the king, my king is slightly safer. Um, doesn't mean much. So he doesn't have a lot of moves with his king. Yeah, okay, so I knew that move would happen. Yeah, okay. What's the threat? He doesn't have any severe threats. I'm not too worried at the moment. So I have to get this guy active. This is like literally an only move. I'll try it. Yep, okay. That's right. Am I losing? Yeah, I'm losing this game. Down a pawn, not the end of the world. Huh. All right, let's do a repetition. Let's see what happens. Oh, really? Interesting. Does that even work? I'm down a whole rook here. This is not good. All right. Do you have any tricks here? Now, interestingly, I don't want to push here, right? Because if I do, it doesn't really matter. But my king will have no way to enter here because these squares will be blocked off. But if I don't push this pawn, then my king can sidle its way in later on. Maybe not. If that pawn ever pushes, then I'm also stuck. But let's play simply. That's a good move. Do have a mate here anywhere. I don't think so. All right, I'm hoping one of these readies will run out of time. Ouch. Why did I not see that coming? Yeah, this might be a resigner. Yeah, maybe not. That's a check. Wow. All right. I'll move. Huh. Sure. Yeah, this does not look good for me at all. I'm going to resign this game. I legitimately got pounced. Yeah, okay, that was an only move. So I'm going to come back here now. I don't think I have anything left in this game. I have like no pieces left even. I'm going to resign. Good game. Hey, Reddick. I got 2 ambitious. Nicely done. You earned that one. Very nice. Okay, now I think I've checkmate in 1, if I'm not mistaken, right here. So that was a good game. Yeah, and this was the game where that white light square bishop took like 5 moves to get active. Good game, we read it. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So I have a check here. It looks extremely delicious. I think I'm going to take it, because why not? Oh, only has a few seconds left. Yeah. And now he's got a good move here, actually. Got to be. Oh, did I just get my queen trapped? I may have. I think that would have trapped my queen right there. How about that? That's 0 fun. Oh, this game is close. This game is not even like. This game's complicated. I actually have problems here, I'm realizing now. Yeah. The only thing I have going for me here is time. Yeah, that's the right move. I don't have a lot of choice here. I have to come back here. Yeah, I'd be foolish to do anything else. Very active. I like it. Very annoying. Yep. Might be another game I'm losing here. Hmm. Wow. This isn't looking good either. That was interesting. Hmm. I'm going to offer a draw because I'm down a pawn. It's time to go. Trying to look for some clever things. He let my king get in here, which probably he should not have. My king was really nicely blocked. Oh, it was a draw. Okay. I'm kind of curious about this game, where it stands right now. The engine says minus a million. Yeah. So black's basically up a pawn, and I don't really have any great ideas. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Interesting. Interesting. So back here, if I go a few moves back. Oh yeah, did I have a mate anywhere? Wow, I was losing by a lot here. Oh. Oh yeah, because I almost got my queen trapped in here. But how about a few moves earlier? No, so there's no crazy checkmate or anything. I mean, I was up, but there's nothing clear here. Okay, so it was an even game. So it was a very good game that we played. Yeah, and I made some bad moves. Yeah, I was thinking about that move actually. But even still, okay. Well, listen, that was great. I'm really happy about how all those games went. I definitely lost that game in a spectacular fashion against, I think it was, who was it? Eredig. I'm overwhelmed. But well earned, a lot of fun, good games, you guys. All right, until next week. Bye, everyone.